I was pretty happy with this place until the crawl space started to fill with water. That's how fast everything changed. FEMA showed up almost a year later after months of dealing with it on my own.
620, give me that job up.
Thousands of dollars in endless repairs, but today I'm finally finishing the last step of this project. The one that is supposed to get my crawl space completely dry. What I didn't know at the time, this wasn't just a story about water damage. It became a story of frustration, endless hours lost to bureaucracy, and a betrayal of trust I wouldn't discover until much later. All that water didn't just magically disappear. It sat under the house for days, for weeks. Insurance was quick to tell me it wasn't their problem, because flood damage isn't covered. So I was left to deal with it myself. The water stopped, but the crawl space never really dried up. With the humidity being so high here in the south, mold started to grow. So I installed this dehumidifier, just temporarily to slow things down until a permanent solution is in place.
Tonight, 5 days after Helene's terrifying floods,
while FEMA determines what your extra need will be,
I decided to reach out to FEMA myself. It can't hurt.
Hello, you have reached FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency. We are here to guide and help you with your disaster-related needs. For help in English, please press 1. Hola, se ha comunicado con FEMA, la agencia. Thank you for calling the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Wait times for your call may be longer than expected right now. You don't have to wait. To start your recovery process as quickly as possible, wait times for your call may be longer than expected right now. You don't have to wait.
Then online it is. They wanted everything. Photos, videos, documentation, insurance letter, contractor quotes. So I uploaded it all to the FEMA portal. Then I waited. FEMA actually really responded quickly at first. They offered $750 on damages of almost $30,000. So I appealed, and that restarted the whole process. More quotes, more documentation, more pictures, more phone calls, more explaining. But then, 10 months later, I was still on the phone, still telling the same story with no results. Frustrated. After waiting for such a long time, I began to lose hope. At that point, I really couldn't wait anymore. The crawl space got worse and worse, so I applied for a personal loan just to get things moving. First, I hired someone to move the water heater out of the crawl space. It smells like gas. Well, I would say they did a pretty good job. Looks great, don't you think? Oh, maybe they didn't have a level. Well, it's not perfect. And then I hired a company to dig a French drain and replace that vapor barrier. A French drain is a pretty simple concept. You dig a trench along your crawl space foundation, lay in a perforated plastic pipe, cover it with some gravel so that water can flow into the pipe, and then you seal everything back up with a vapor barrier. Now all that water is collected in a reservoir, and when it hits a certain level, the sump pump kicks in and pumps it all back outside. For some reason, after that, the AC condensation stopped draining, so I had to install a little pump. I I don't know if this was already like this before or if they did it when they put the vapor barrier in. But that is craftsmanship at its finest.
Craftsmanship at its
You see that under the AC unit? That's a flower pot. Oh, we need to put that heater on something. Oh, look, a flower pot. And just then, FEMA's decision came back. Not approved. So more phone calls and more explaining. The contractor doesn't get paid to talk for hours to FEMA. And then exactly a year later, September 27, FEMA finally sent out an inspector. They finally approved a small amount. It wasn't much, but at that point, better than nothing. It helped. When I see the devastation up in North Carolina, I know I was lucky. What I dealt with was stressful, but others lost everything. So I'm definitely grateful. And I also understand that FEMA doesn't have unlimited funds. I just hope that the people that truly need help don't have to fight the system the way I did and get some real financial support. What should have been the final step is when I realized I've been lied to. That is an industrial strength dehumidifier, and it's going straight in my crawl space. I'm really hoping this is the last time I have to crawl under here. Spider webs everywhere. In order to get that dehumidifier running, I have to close all the vents in here. So this foam material should fit right into the vents. Crawling over the French drain gravel under that plastic hurt my knees. And when it suddenly didn't, I knew something was wrong. I've been cheated. 60 feet is what I paid for. Okay, that is around here. I guess they didn't think anyone would ever check under that vapor barrier. The French drain was supposed to run the entire length of the foundation. It only goes to like half of the house. There's no way this is 60 feet. Yes, I only learned the metric system, but I can tell the difference between 60 feet and 15 feet. So he's coming this week? Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. All right. They did end up fixing it, but I still deleted my initial 5-star review. At least the crawl space is finally dry. Controlled and stable, which is great. Except now I've got another problem. What are you doing up here? Thanks for watching. Hope I see you next time.